Hey, what is going on, Virgos? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers out there, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I try to lower this. Now it kind of looks like I got wings. And I didn't even drink Red Bull. Yeah, I noticed I have a shade. I'm thinking about growing out a beard again. I don't know. I get bored. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Virgos? What do we see coming in for Virgos? All right, Virgos. Really take a look at this. I mean, wow. All right, Virgos. So the first thing I see is I see this new energy coming in, and I feel like, there's this intense, instant connection with this person, instant attraction. There's this very, very impulsive energy when you're around this person. From the moment you meet them, I feel like things are just happening so quickly with this. Like everything just feels right. And there's, like I said, this intense attraction. This flirtatious energy, and I feel like it a lot of what I see here isn't so much of them, it's how this person makes you feel. I feel like there's this very light energy when this person's around, like it's just very light. I mean, first thing I'm seeing here is we have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Like, I feel like it's just easy to be open with this person. And there's no real anxious energy. A lot of times when we meet someone new, there is a little bit of anxious energy, but I feel like with this person, it's almost like the opposite. It's like the absence of anxious energy. It's like it's just natural. It just feels like you've known this person forever. And I mean that the potential with this person is off the charts. Like I said, I feel like your intuition from the moment you meet this person, you just know there's something different about this person, and you like it. And that light energy, it's just very, I don't want to say like, that first real love. You feel like a child. It's almost like the innocence of this is what's really catching me off guard. It's almost like a child. Like, it's like, you get the butterflies and you just soak it up. It's like being in love for the first time. And I know that's a deep word so quickly, but that's what I see here. There's no hidden agendas, no drama. It's just easy. I know I know Virgos like to put the work in, but like I said with this, it's just like there's no work needed. It's like moving into a brand new house or buying a brand new car like that was just built. Like, and what I mean by that brand new house, I mean they just built this thing. It's when you buy an old house, you get what you get, and you kind of deal with whatever problems already exist. But when you got a brand new house, everything's brand new, nothing. And like I said, with a brand new car too, sometimes you buy a brand new car, you could break down that day. Or when you buy an old car, you could break down that day. Find out there's something really wrong with it. But with a brand new car, I mean that's just covered under warranty. And that's what I feel like with this. I mean, when it comes to this person, and you're not feeling alone, that's what I really enjoy. This intense connection that I see before me. I mean, it's a bond. You're on the same page. It's that lifelong bond. Like I said, I mean, I feel like this is your soulmate. I feel like this is what you've been waiting for. I feel like you've both been waiting for this, and now it's right here. That's why it feels so easy. That's why it feels so effortless. That's why I feel so carefree. Like I said, it's like being in love for the first time. It's light, it's fun. There's no anxious energy. There's so much passion. I mean, with this person, this person has their shit together too, so that doesn't hurt. And I mean, with that, I feel like this person is very honest, very direct. I feel like you're going to enjoy that about this person. Like, there's no bullshit. There's no hidden agendas. Like I said, there's no drama. What you see is what you get. And I see, like, it's inspiring is what it is. I mean, I can say whatever I want right now, and I don't feel like the message is going to get across as much as the fact that what I feel is inspiration. That's the thing when we're looking for our forever person, we the time we devote to that is time that can be spent other places. And when you find that, you have that time is available to you. And I've always said this is time is the most important currency. It's something that shouldn't be wasted. We only have so much time, and we're never going to get a refund. We're never going to, we're never going to get any back. We got what we got. And I feel like this is the person, like, this is someone that, I mean, it just keeps going. Like I said, it's very light. I feel like you think about this person when they're around, they think about you. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're on the same page. The Page of Wands, I see a lot, all this potential. I see, fantasies being fulfilled. I mean, we have new love, and the Hierophant is that strong union. This isn't something that comes lightly. Those feelings you have, the reason why they feel so real is because it is real. It's very real. And there's so much forward movement that I see with this. This is something, this is someone that shows up for you. This is someone that'll continue to show up for you. Put in the work. And I feel like every time you turn around, there's another thing you just like about this person, that you just love about this person. And like I said, we have that soulmate connection because we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, and then we have the Lover's card, which is really tells me all I need to know. This is a strong-ass connection, and it's deep, it's intense, but it's fun, and it's light, all in one. That's what makes this special. I feel like this is probably the best read I've ever done for you, Virgo, and I've done some good ones, done some bad ones, but I feel like this has got to make up for it because all I see is emotional fulfillment. All I see is positive energy here. The only in reverse cards are the ones you want in reverse. The Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords. The Tower. This is something that you're not going to want to, and neither one of you are going to want to walk away from this. And I don't see either one of you walking away from this. I mean, I feel like you're all in. Like I said, I mean, you knew instant attraction. And it makes you more curious in getting to know each other. And the more you get to know each other, the more you like what you see. And if all that wasn't enough, it just keeps getting better. We have the Emperor and Empress. I love this deck because when you put them together like that, they form a picture in the background. See the skull in the background? You know, it's two pieces coming together to make a whole picture. And it's something I always talk about. But the Empress and the Emperor, this signifies something real. This signifies that real connection between the masculine and the feminine. You know, the protector and the nurturer. And when I say it comes together and it makes a picture, you know, I'm a firm believer, and you can drop in the comments what you think. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. I'm not getting tested to find out. But I believe we're all born almost like a sense of having, say you have a puzzle. You look at a puzzle, look at it in front of you. Now, I feel like you're born with half a puzzle and your person is born with the other half. And it's about bringing all those pieces together to get the whole picture. Now, you may meet someone that has the top half of the picture or the bottom half, so they kind of fill in some of the gaps, but they don't fill it all in. I hope that makes sense. I mean, I need visuals. Okay, I'm gonna do visuals, and people can get mad at me if they want. So, don't mind me. So think of this is a whole puzzle, and I know it's a little off. I'm trying to adjust it, but this is a whole puzzle, and you may meet someone that has. This is one person, this is another person, so they come in, and now, like this. So now you got more of the pieces, and it shows you a little bit more of the puzzle. Or you may meet someone that has these pieces. And I think I meant to do it this way. So you meet one person and they have the bottom half of the puzzle. So your whole picture looks like this. Or you meet the top half and it looks like this. And you meet the right one and it looks like this. That's the whole puzzle. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm really a visual person. I would have drew you a diagram to explain what I mean. I don't have any paper or a pen handy, so yeah, I really screwed it up at the beginning. It's not like that. It's more like this, But this doesn't give you the whole picture when you're with someone that has the top pieces, or if you're with someone that has the bottom pieces. You need someone that has those other side pieces. And I feel like that's why I love that card, because it just shows two people coming together. I just feel like you can get with someone and have a great connection with them. And like I said, they bring, they're part of the puzzle, but some of their puzzle pieces kind of overlap with yours. So you're not getting the full picture. Like I said before, sometimes you meet someone and you may meet someone that fills half your cups, but not all of them. Someone you have a great sex life with, great mental connection, but maybe you don't have a great emotional connection, or maybe you're not on the same page when it comes to what you want out of life. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, when people say, 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. Well, I like to say it as like 1 out of 9 because of the 9 of Cups, that emotional fulfillment. You may meet someone that you have a great emotional connection with, but you don't really have much in common with them, and sex life isn't great. And not, individually, a lot of those don't matter, but all together, it's all that matters. You maybe you with somebody that you don't trust, so that that's one empty cup. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. But with this person, we have Aries, we have Sagittarius, we have some Gemini. I have a lot of Gemini energy with that Lovers and the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. We have Virgo and Taurus. Cancer and Scorpio. Sorry, I got a little off track with my diagram. Sometimes I feel like when I say something, it's easily understood. But then there's sometimes when I say things and I feel like it kind of confuses me, but I've been thinking about it for so long that I figured it out. So to kind of cram in my process in a few minutes is really hard. If only. Do you ever feel like if somebody got into your head, they'd go crazy? The only reason you don't is because you've dealt with it for so long. Not to say I'm crazy. I know I said that twice now in this read, but I think a lot. I analyze. I have a very analytical brain. And I think that's why I enjoy reading so much. I read a lot of books. I do a lot of research. I'm always trying to learn new things. I listen to all types of music. I'm just always actively doing things. I got to keep my brain busy. It's almost like having a toddler for a brain. They got so much energy, and sometimes you really don't know if you can keep up. But like I said, with this connection, it's intense. It's intense from the very beginning. And there's going to be no mistaking who this person is because I feel like you're going to feel it right away. You're just going to know. Like, as soon as you meet this person, feel free to come back and comment down below. I'd enjoy that. As soon as you meet them, you're going to know. Within no time, you're going to be like, okay, this is the guy or girl that Butch has been talking about. Whatever your dynamic is. And when I talk about masculine and feminine, one thing when I first got into tarot and astrology in general, I've been in astrology a lot longer than tarot, but when I got into tarot, it was kind of like learning about masculine and feminine energies. And I always thought masculine had to be a male and feminine had to be a female. I've come to learn that that's not the case. There is masculine energies in all different types of people. It doesn't mean you're masculine. It doesn't mean you're if you have a lot of masculine energy, it means you're, one of my good friends, I was talking to them about it, and they've been together since high school. They're both men, and we were talking about it one night, and he said, well, one of them said, I feel more feminine, and I definitely get a more masculine vibe from him. Now, they're both male, so that's kind of when my brain started really, wondering how that all worked. So I did research, and I looked it up, and Sure enough, it's not necessarily that way. I mean, traditionally, obviously, we just think that masculine means male and feminine means female. There's a lot of men out there that have feminine qualities and a lot of females out there that have masculine qualities. So, but I mean, I like the way my brain works sometimes, because it does take me down some roads, and I learned some things that I never knew before. Like my background, the raven. I've always loved ravens. I seen a white raven when I was a child, and I know they're very rare, but I see them all the time, and they're very interesting to me. I remember one time I seen a raven, and he landed on our porch, probably like 3 feet away from me. And he just looked at me, and I just looked at him, and we sat there for a few minutes, and it was just kind of like, just felt like two buddies hanging out. So this picture behind me, I got that tattooed on my chest. And so I thought, what would be really cool, and I feel like it really resembles me, is to get a tapestry made with that picture, that image. So that's why I got that. But the reason I brought up ravens is, ravens are very interesting. And I was looking, I remember doing a research project in school about ravens, and some really cool things about ravens. I mean, ravens are monogamous. They pick a partner for life. Ravens actually mimic other birds. They can make the same sound as other birds. And actually, ravens, I know a lot of us read Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, where the raven says nevermore. It's actually a thing. You can teach ravens to mimic actual people talking, which I thought was cool, because I thought parrots were the only birds that could talk. They're not really talking though, ravens. They're kind of mimicking you, but they can talk. So that's interesting. I don't know where this conversation came from, but I apologize. Like I said, my brain is like a toddler after giving them a cup of sugar. Random. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.